Today, I'm going to share exactly how I paid off $12,000 in credit card debt in 14 months using ChatGPT. From creating a game plan to calling credit card companies and even helping me negotiate lower interest rates, this AI chatbot was there every step of the way. What's really cool is that this process completely changed my relationship with money. Now let's talk about why so many people are struggling with credit card debt these days. Average APRs are above 20%. That's insane. The Federal Reserve Bank said total U.S. credit card balances are increasing. They've increased by $9.6 billion since January. That is a lot of money. And credit card balances are at a record high of $1.07 trillion. So I'm not alone. In fact, more than half of American adults are carrying credit card debt, and the average household has $8,500.5 to $2 worth of credit card debt. Credit card debt in 2025 is a silent epidemic. With average APRs over 20%, it's like running on a treadmill that keeps getting faster. I was paying $350 a month and barely seeing the balance drop, and I felt hopeless. And then I had an epiphany. Instead of letting my debt snowball out of control, why not use a tool that could help me take charge? That's when I discovered the power of ChatGPT and its potential to help me escape the cycle of debt. Paying credit card debt without a strategy is like trying to bail water out of a sinking boat with a coffee cup. You're working hard, but you're not solving the leak. ChatGPT worked like a GPS for my money. It didn't magically erase the debt, but it mapped the fastest and smartest route out, without me taking wrong turns. Here's a step-by-step breakdown of exactly how I did it. But before we dive in, make sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on the bell. Because every week, I'm dropping real-world hacks on credit cards, credit scores, debt payoff strategies, and money-saving tips you won't hear from banks. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Step 1. Debt Avalanche vs. Debt Snowball. When I asked ChatGPT for a plan to tackle my credit card debt, it presented me with two popular strategies: the Debt Avalanche method and the Debt Snowball method. The Debt Avalanche method is a mathematically proven approach that focuses on paying down the credit card with the highest interest rate first. By doing this, you save money on interest charges in the long run. And ChatGPT provided me with a detailed explanation of how it works. The Debt Snowball method, on the other hand, involves paying off the credit card with the smallest balance first. While it might not be the most mathematically efficient approach, it can be great for motivation. When you see progress, no matter how small, it keeps you going. After considering both options, I decided to go with the Debt Avalanche method. It just made sense to tackle the high-interest cards first. To visualize my path to becoming debt-free, I created this graph. First, list all of your credit cards and their respective balances and interest rates. Then, prioritize them based on interest rates, highest to lowest. Once you've prioritized them, focus on paying off the card with the highest interest rate first, while making minimum payments on the others. As the top card gets paid off, roll that amount into the next card and continue this process until you're debt-free. You can track your progress by updating the chart. It's amazing to watch the balances decrease and your debt-free date come closer. Stay committed and celebrate your wins along the way. Step 2. Negotiating with credit card companies. I had no idea I could pick up the phone and call my credit card companies and ask for better terms. But guess what? I did it, and it worked. Thanks to ChatGPT, they actually reduced my interest rates. And if you have a good credit score, this hack can save you hundreds of dollars in interest charges. In fact, after talking to my credit card companies, I saved $80 a month. That's a lot of money. Just imagine what you could do with an extra $80 each month. Maybe pay off your debt even faster. Save for a vacation or invest in something you love. It's like finding hidden treasure. In just 1 hour, I've reduced my monthly expenses by $80, giving me more money to work on my debt payoff journey. On top of that, negotiating interest rates is easier than you think. All you need to do is find a card with a lower rate, call your company, explain your situation, and ask for a match or beat that rate. Worst case scenario, you stay put. Best case scenario, you score a lower rate. Either way, you gain leverage. Step 3. Balance Transfer Credit Card Hack. ChatGPT suggested using a balance transfer credit card with a 0% APR for 12 months. With this card, I could move my existing credit card balances over and only pay off the principal. Plus, Many balance transfer cards waive balance transfer fees for the first few months. I saved a ton on interest and paid off my debt faster. Now let me tell you, there's some caveats to this hack. Make sure you can pay off the transferred balance within the promotional period. Otherwise, you'll be charged a balance transfer fee. Plus, there are usually annual fees associated with these cards, but if you can manage those, it's a great hack. Step 4. Budget automation. Creating a budget was super helpful. It gave me clarity on where my money was going and allowed me to reallocate funds to my debt payoff. And guess what? ChatGPT helped me automate the process. So instead of manually tracking expenses, I set up automatic transfers to my savings and debt accounts. It's like having a personal finance assistant. Plus, I learned that even small changes can make a big difference. For example, saving just $50 a month can add up to $600 a year. That's a lot of extra money towards paying off my debt. And here's a pro tip. If you want to accelerate your debt payoff, consider using the debt snowball method. As you pay off each card, use the extra money to tackle the next one. It's like a snowball rolling downhill, gaining momentum as it goes. Step 5. Side hustle boost. Want to turbo boost your debt payoff journey? Well, ChatGPT's got your back. It helped me explore side hustle ideas and figure out what I could start immediately. As a full-time content creator, I didn't have time to start a new business. But there are plenty of ways to make extra money. ChatGPT gave me suggestions like freelance writing, online tutoring, and virtual assistants. I found a website that lets you write articles for $250 to $1,500 per piece. Now, I'm not a writer, but hey, maybe you are. Or how about online tutoring? If you're good at a subject, you can tutor students remotely for $15 to $50 per hour. There's also virtual assistants. You can provide administrative, technical, or creative support to businesses and entrepreneurs for $20 to $50 per hour. ChatGPT can also help you create marketing materials, content plans, and social media strategies to promote your services. So if you're ready to take action, ask ChatGPT for ideas and get started today. Recap. I paid off $12,000 in credit card debt in 14 months using a strategic plan from ChatGPT. By combining the debt avalanche method, balance transfer cards, and budget automation, I saved thousands of dollars in interest charges and paid off my debt faster. If you want to learn more about managing your finances, make sure to follow.
Ow.
We release weekly videos filled with actionable steps you can take to improve your financial situation. If this video gave you hope or a game plan, hit subscribe right now and join our community of smart money builders. Drop a comment with the biggest debt question you want me to tackle next, and hey, if I could do it, you can too. Thank you for watching, and until next time, remember that every dollar you earn has a job to do. Make sure every dollar is working hard to help you achieve your financial goals. I look forward to seeing you in our next video.